Hello, people. Welcome to another episode of People and Personalities. My name is Jaskudi. Our guest today is a respected Islamic preacher and a spiritual consultant. He is the founder and Amir of Jamvaz Family Islamic Society Worldwide, a community devoted to spiritual growth and positive impact. He is also the CEO and chairman of ITK Continental Limited, a company specializing in construction and sales of construction logistics. Beyond business and leadership, yes, he is a marriage and relationship counselor, career coach, and mental health therapist, offering guidance that empowers individuals and families to thrive. Now, please join me as I welcome to the show today Alhaji Sheikh Ibrahim Taofeek Walad Inyass Ujubatu Zaman. Hello, how are you doing, sir?
Thank you. I'm very fine.
Welcome to the show.
You're welcome.
It's an honor to have you here.
It is my pleasure. Thank you.
Yes, so first off, I'm sure that people would love to know you better, to understand why you chose to be a sheikh. But before that, can you run us through life before embracing Islam and embracing being a sheikh, sir?
Yeah, thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate you. Just could you?
Yes, you're welcome.
Yeah, it's a very lovely question. Well, I would say, it is like in form of inheritance. My late father is a very great sheikh. He's an imam, also his own father as well. So I was born into an Islamic family, a cleric family to be precise. So I matured to be a Muslim. I since my childbirth, since my birth, so this is what I practice and this is all I do. So I have never practiced anything else. So I was born into it, so I inherited it from my father. The same way he inherited it from his late father as well.
So it's like a generational
Thank
wealth.
you.
Let's call it wealth.
Exactly, yes.
So did you go to school? I mean, like a proper education?
Yes, I did. So my primary school was Surulere Primary School. That was the school I attended. My secondary school was Akinto Senior Grammar School. Both at Surulere. So I think that is all about my education level. So though I still have some other courses that I engage with, but you ask an official question, so I need to answer you officially.
Officially, that is very good. Now you said that being a Muslimah and growing up to be a sheikh is a family thing that you grow up into.
Yes, exactly.
But we also know that many people just see Islamic leaders, but they do not really understand the journey and the education that goes through it. So can you walk us through that? What are those educational levels that you had to take, like going through a proper Islamic school to become a full-fledged sheikh?
What a very pleasant question. Thank you. What really happened is, there are stages to some certain height in life. So before you become, let me just put it the way people do say it, which is common, like an alpha. Let me put it that way. So, you need some certain knowledge and you need to attend some certain school for you to be referred to as an alpha. So from there, you'll be promoted to becoming an ustaz. From there, you'll be promoted to becoming a sheikh. So it is just like, from a stage to another stage. So to be called or to be referred to as a sheikh or an alpha, at least you need to know, firstly is for you to be able to understand the teachings of Quran, the teaching of Islam, what Islam is all about, what exactly did the Prophet bring to us. So then how to be able to convince people to embrace what you preach and what you stand for. So there is a particular stage we call, the Tadiri. The Tadiri is just like the foundation from Alif Ba Ta Asad, and from there you graduate to what we call Al-Idadi. So that one is like in another form. Let me put it like the Tadiri is in form of a nursery and a primary. So the Tadiri is like a secondary school. Then from there to the Idadi is like a secondary school. Then from there to the Thanawi, which happens to be like let me say a college on its own. From there is a Jamia, which is like the university of knowledge. So all these are the stages that you need to go through before being referred to as a sheikh or an alpha.
So we can call you a graduate in Islam.
Yeah, you can. Let me put it that way.
That's an amazing word. So it takes a lot of people. I feel like people do not really understand the processes that you need to go through. I mean, people like us now,
That's
what we did
I understand.
was go to the masjid, go to the
yeah.
KO, read the Quran, and that's just
and all that. Yeah.
But for you,
that is just like a foundation.
So that's like the primary school.
A primary. Aside from that, we still have about 4 years. Okay, the daddy is 4 years, which I said it stands like the secondary school.
Yes.
Then the thanawi is 3 years. That is 7 years. Then after that, you can, furthermore for your jamia, which is like the university, for another 4 years. Some use 7 years, depending on the course. Some use 10 years, 15 years. So I can even say it doesn't have a limit. It doesn't have a boundary. So you just keep to know, because there are things that changes. So the way things are in the past are not the same now. So you need to keep learning so as to be able to convince people with this present society that we have.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, I take it.
So that is how it is.
Yeah. So during the process, because counting the years, you're talking more than 10 years.
Of course,
in between.
yes,
so,
you are very right.
Were you also going to, the proper college, like the proper education?
Of course I did.
The same time that you're taking your Islamic studies?
The proper college in what aspect?
Like going to school, the
the
normal
of course, yes.
So how were you able to manage
Thank you.
both?
Yeah, thank you. It is a very simple question. We have timing. The numbers with the official, like the formal school, primary, secondary, and all that. We go from 8, we finish. Then in our own time, in our own period, we finish around 1:30, if I'm not mistaken. So I think it is now that the closes around 3 or 4. I don't know. So then it was not up to that. So when we get back home from our school, then after Asri, like around 4 p.m. in the evening, we embark on another journey, which is the Ilekeo aspect. So from then till around 7 p.m. So that was how I was able to put up the two together. So let me just say, out of the 24 hours in a day, I spend most of my time learning both the formal education and the Islamic education. Yeah, that is how it is. So later on, after my secondary school level, so when you want to promote to the Idadi, that I said it isn't like in form of secondary, so which is the 4 years. So that is in the morning, The moment I finished my secondary school level, I have that enough chance to be able to enroll myself into the Islamic studies, which will be resuming 8, we close by 2, like the secondaries, like the proper and the formal
education.
Yes, exactly. Yes. So it is a school on its own. It is an institution of knowledge on its own.
That's a very interesting one.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm experiencing the journey on this seat, and I'm like,
exactly.
Wow.
That is
it takes a lot of effort, dedication, time, consistency.
You are very right.
And Alhamdulillah, you're an amazing Sheikh.
Thank you very much.
So now you decided to start Jamfas.
Yeah.
Why?
Thank you. You see, then I lived at Ailara.
Okay.
In Surulere, to be precise. So I am the type that from my childhood, it has been a very amazing journey. Like you see people coming to me, like being with me, like they took me as a leader. So then I am a Tijaniya. We do have Zawiya. After Maghrib, that is 7 p.m. prayer. We do have a prayer we do. We call it Wazifa. Okay. From that 7 p.m. till Ishai, 8 p.m. That is a 1 hour, prayer. So this is what I've been doing since year 2000. This year makes it 25 years that I've been doing that.
Wow.
Yeah. So then we started Jamfas July 23rd, year 2013.
Okay.
So if I'm not mistaken, that should be around 12 years ago. Yeah. So then I noticed people love to be with me. They love to follow me. Then I've been a preacher. Okay. So I have people that follow me. I have enough followers. Not even, only in Nigeria, social media life. So then I now thought about it instead of just coming to me, just taking me as a sheikh, let's have a gathering that we can have more than enough people to join. So then it will be easy. I will see it as an institution. I will see it as, let me just use the word institution. It will be a medium and an opportunity for me to impact on people, the little knowledge I've been able to acquire. So that was what brought about Jamfas. And one thing again is, I am surrounded with youth. Both male and female, they love to be around me a lot. So I see that opportunity and medium as well to be able to, impact on them, most especially the Islamic knowledge. You know, the society we have now, we have a lot of youths like taking the wrong steps, doing, you know, nonchalant things, nonchalant attitude and all that. So it will be easy for a youth to convince a youth. I will make it clear to them that I am not like the Yoruba people do say, Aroko. I am not an illiterate.
Okay.
So I think we should be able to interact in a form that you will understand me and I will understand you. So I was able to gain a lot of them since then till now, and I pray to have more.
That's an amazing one. I mean, what's a better way to share the knowledge that you've acquired from when you were a child than with people that are around you? And as God will have it, you have people that really listens to you and that follow you. That's a very nice one. I remember I had a conversation with one of your members at one point, and then what he told me was that Jamvas is a home that allows you to be you.
It is what?
It's a space that allows you to be you. I mean, like, it doesn't box you into, you know, Islamic is a very beautiful religion. Of course. And then it has its own constraint as well. Like, there are ways that we should be. But then we are in an era where the society itself depicts its own behavioral pattern. So the person said that Jamvas allows you to be you without losing your sense of faith and a sense of self. Now, what would you say are the core values that makes a Jamva stands out differently from other Islamic society? Yeah,
thank you. You see, we are in a era that we just have to. There is a proverb, or let me say, there is an hadith of the Prophet that says, "Do kama tedur da," like try to, like, you know, be relevant in whatever the society brings to you. So you can't compare now with the olden age. Then we do not have aeroplane. People have another form or another means of transportation. We do not have cars. People have some other means for transportation, like using of camels and all that.
Yes.
So, you know, it is very rare for you now to see people that will tell you from Lagos to Ibadan, I want to go through camel. I want to go through horse or whatsoever. When we have buses, when we have enough cars, vehicles that can transport you. So one of the advantages of being a Jamfas member is there is a way Jamfas try to bring out the potential in you. Being a member of Jamfas or being a Muslim should not stop us from our normal life, since we are not going beyond this limit.
Yes.
Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
So in Jamfas, even though you are someone that, like, you love to make people laugh, I'm just using that as an instance. As an example, you may not see it as a gift. You may not see it as a potential. We have management in Jamfas that will bring out the potential in you, that will make it easy for you to be able to utilize the knowledge you have, no matter what, no matter how. Are you getting it? So Jamfas always bring out the real you in you in so many ways. And this has really helped me a lot in trying to be able to convince enough youth to be part of what I do. I can boldly say, I can't say I am the first or the best, but people know it is something that is clear and glaring. They know that one of the young or a youth scholar that have more members of youth in his capacity, in his gathering, I can't say I am the best or the first, but they know I am part of people that, you know, you can look up to in that aspect. So it is because they see what they want. Okay, let me give you another instance. You know, there are some Islamic rules that some people would say that as a Muslim, you don't need to make up, you don't need to dress somehow, you know, things like that. I mean, but in Jamfas, it is not like that. People that say that, they do not really have the full knowledge about Islam. Islam is a very beautiful religion. It doesn't have anything to do with the way you dress, unless you are dressing in a form that you yourself know you are not a responsible person dressing in that way. So I do not see where putting on a very simple and light makeup that makes people see the beauty in you, I do not see where that affects your religion. So in Jamfas, we allow people to free access, like they should live their way of life. The moment we notice you are going astray, then we call your attention and tell you the teachings of Islam about the particular way or path that you are going. Are you getting me clearly?
Yes, I am getting you.
So that is how it is.
And to add to that, so based on my job, I do content every now and then. And during Ramadan, this past Ramadan, I remember that I did a 20 days Ramadan do's and don'ts and Ramadan teachings. And then somebody on YouTube told me, you're teaching the core values of Ramadan and whatnot. do you think that makeup is accepted in Islam?
Okay.
And then I'm like, how did my makeup
Affects my religion.
my religion or what I am teaching you? Except you're looking for things to just degrade my point, which
course.
should not be. So yes, I don't understand where you're
Very
coming
clear.
from.
Very
and
clear.
that is a very good one. I mean, who does not want to belong to a space that allows you to be you,
Of course.
to bask in your own element, but
Not
do
in
not
this our
lose
society. Yeah.
but to not lose the purpose of being a Muslimah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are different. Before you tell me that why am I not covering my head, situations, there are different situations. I mean, these are part of the rules that guides being a Muslimah. So, but a society that allows you to be you, to express yourself,
Of course.
to not move away from the trends, but also allows your faith to be in check. It's a very
clear.
good space.
Thank you very much.
And maybe one of these days I will come to.
I hope so. And I'll be glad to have you around.
I will come to experience Jamfas, which is a nice one. Yes. I remember that we were having a conversation earlier before the interview, and you're like, no, I am also a marriage counselor.
Yes, exactly.
So yeah, so you're known as a marriage counselor, you know, a relationship expert and a career coach. Now, out of all the possible paths that you can decide to choose as a sheikh, I mean, you went through years and years of learning and acquiring knowledge. Why choose the path that, you know, focuses on marital values?
Okay, thank you. I really appreciate that question. Just for the what really happened is, like, let me just correct something simple.
Okay.
You said when I was a sheikh or whatever, I didn't really get that. I am still a sheikh.
No, I mean like after all the years.
Okay, of the like the
so,
schooling life.
So you're still a sheikh.
Yeah,
yes,
of course.
and then you do a lot of other things, but you're very passionate about marital schemes.
Very
and
clear.
How people should, you know, have a marital union.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why did you choose to focus on that particular aspect?
Yeah, the reason why I had to like show more commitment in that field and that path is because, you know, as a spiritual man, as a spiritual consultant, you see different kinds of people coming to you for, you know, different kinds of problems, challenges, and all that. So what really prompted me to focus on this marital line and marital life and relationship aspect is because a lot of, like, you know, challenges of such, like, I mean, marriage challenges, relationship challenges, and all that keep coming to our desk. Okay, I have a lot of, most especially the women or ladies that will come to me. Sir, we're having such challenge about my relationship. What can we do? Most people believe whenever you have challenge in your marital life or your relationship aspect, it is spiritual. So, and in most, or let me say in some cases, it is not spiritual.
Yes.
It may be a misunderstanding. It may be, you know, low level of understanding between the both parties. So when people come to me, I check, because I am blessed with that aspect as well. I check for people. I do spiritual consultation and all that. So most times, or sometimes when I check, I see that it is not spiritual. It is natural. It is neutral. So since it is not spiritual, that there are some things that you people needed to know about yourselves, you know. So what really, the major thing that prompted this, if I could remember clearly and vividly, was like in a month, I had to treat about 6 to 7 marital challenges for different people, like in a single month. And all these people are youths, all between the age of 20 to 35, 36, 37. So they are youths.
Yes.
So you see people 2 years in their marriage, you know, like they start complaining. And you can like as well see other people 50 years, 45 years in marriage, and they're still standing firm. You know, so what really prompted me was when I noticed this is a major challenge. Let me tell you this, just quickly. We have 2 major global crises that is affecting every nation on earth. It is a global challenge. It is a global issue.
Okay.
And that is economic challenge and at the same time, marital challenge.
Okay.
Go and check, like you try to verify. Even in countries that you think they are above everything in the world, I don't want to mention, they are having these 2 challenges, which the major one out of the 2 is the marital challenge. Even a former richest man on earth that we all know, that we all grew up to know,
Yes.
lost his title as the richest man on earth through what? Through divorce.
Yes.
I can mention that because it is what is on the global space.
Yes.
Bill Gates happens to be, when we were in secondary school, primary school, like we grew up to know him as what? The richest man on earth, the founder of Microsoft. Lately, a few years ago, recently, he lost that title to Elon Musk. He's not even in the first three on earth. What really happened was what? What happened was what? Divorce between himself and his partner. So even in terms of, divorce, that is a topic on its own. It doesn't have to do with your title or whatsoever. So just imagine the richest man. Are you telling me money or financial issue will be the challenge they're facing? No, it can't be. We are talking about a man that is, richer than over 7 billion people on earth. He divorced. He had to divorce his wife based on some reasons best known to them. So this is what really prompted me. Like, we see a lot of people. There was a time as well. You asked me what prompted me, so I'm trying to give you references.
Yes, sir.
There was a time as well I was invited to a marriage gathering, and we went there. We had a very good moment with the joys and all that. It was on a Saturday, and could you believe, before the coming Saturday, I think that was on Wednesday or Thursday, the wife had to come back to her parents' house. The wife had to come back to her parents' wife because of what? I do not really understand what's going on. Just 5 or 6 days marriage.
After the marriage.
Of course, yes.
That's interesting.
It happened here in Lagos. So and they are youth. So, I think by me using my office, my personality, and the little knowledge I've been able to acquire to tell people and to enlighten them, to preach to them in a form that they'll understand. And one of the advantages, they will always love to listen to a cleric. I am a spiritual man. They will believe in you more than any other person.
Yes.
Because they believe as a spiritual man, you should always tell
knowledge,
exactly. So, and again, even in our spiritual life, spiritual realms, spiritual aspect or journey, we do have people coming to us for marital issues. So why not make it an official thing that I will do and I will engage with?
Okay.
So these are things that prompted me to.
God bless your sweet heart
and
your knowledge to want to share, to impact, and to pour into others.
Thank you.
And on that note, from an Islamic perspective, what would you say is the true essence of marriage?
Thank you. See, we have a lot of people that believes marriage do not work. The same way we have people that believes in marriage. I am almost 15 years in my marriage, and I've been able to understand the sweetness and the joy in having a good partner. Are you getting it? People do ask me, as a cleric, as a sheikh, it is a common thing that, you get married to more than a wife, 2, 3, or 4 wives. They see alfas, they see sheikhs as that. But in my own case and in some other people's case, I noticed it is not all about you acquiring more women or more wives. When you have the qualities of 2 or 3 wives in a particular way, I think you should be able to be contented and sustainable. Yes. You understand? So yet, I do not know the future. I'm talking about the present. I do not see any reason for me to engage with that at the moment.
Okay.
Are you getting it? So for your question, back to that, it is an Islamic culture, a must for everybody to have a partner. We have a surah, a chapter, a verse in the Quran that backs that. We have a hadith of Prophet Muhammad that backs that. Okay, okay, let me just bring you a very short one. There is an hadith that says, the Prophet says, "An-nikah sunnati, wa man raghiba an sunnati falaysa minni." Like the coming together of 2 people to become one, to form a union, it is part of the way of me, the Prophet of Allah. And anybody that do not practice what I do is not part of me. So that should tell you how important having a partner is. And even if you look at the definition of marriage, you will see it is the formal and legal coming together of a man and a woman to form a union. I think that is the definition of marriage. Okay. Are you getting it?
Yes.
So having a partner have a lot of importance, have a lot of advantages. if you think about some certain things in life on your own, you won't get the good result. You should have someone you trust that you can have such deliberations with. And by doing that, it is very easy for you to be able to result at a better conclusion. So it is important for every Muslim, and I believe every religion also encourages marriage, having a partner. So it builds bond. Without you having a partner, how do you reproduce? And one of the reasons why we are on earth is to reproduce, reproduction. How do you have a birth? How do you give birth to children without having a partner? So this is also part of the importance of marriage. So without marriage, I think it is not easy, or it is not even possible for a responsible, let me put it that way, for a responsible person to have birth without having a partner.
Okay.
Thank you. I hope I answered your question.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. So to put it down, you're saying that the true essence of marriage is two people with shared interests.
Of course, yes.
Not necessarily shared belief, but shared faith.
Of course,
to come together, to stay as one and live in harmony, and also to reproduce, which is a norm.
Of course,
I mean,
yes.
That's why we have lots of people in the world
Very
reproduction.
Clear. Yeah.
Now, speaking of partnership, now if you were to define or explain partnership and submission in marriage to youth, how would you explain that? And which one of them do you think is more important, or should couples hold dearly in their marriage?
Thank you. There is one thing we call open communication.
Okay.
It is very important and very vital. It is a very vital element in marriage. Like having an open communication. It helps the both parties to be able to share minds together, to be able to share their interests together. Are you getting it? So that is one of the reasons why you need to have a partner. But if I would advise, most especially youth like me, in terms of having a partner and what should you do as commitment or submission to your partner, I would say, firstly, just try to be open to your partner in terms of communication. Open communication has a very vital role to play in every marriage. If truly you want to build a very strong relationship, try to be open to your partner. It is an advice on its own. Be transparent, be honest. I would even advise, most especially young couples, to always be transparent with their partner. Be open to him or her. Try to make it clear to them that, there is a way you need to tell your partner all what you have been able to go through in your past. The same way what your present stand for, and what exactly do you have for your partner or for yourself in the future. That is an advice on its own as well. A lot of advices like that can make a marriage to be more stronger, to be more effective, and to be more sweet. It is a journey and it is an institution. You can never be perfect, but just try to be open to your partner. Be honest with your partner. Nobody is perfect, and always try to forgive. It is an advice. So one of the challenges we have in marriage today is because the other party feels I am more perfect than the other.
Okay.
So when the other party that is not too perfect makes some certain mistakes, it will be very hard for the other party to overlook and to forgive. And if you do not forgive your partner, it will build a form of hatred in your heart. So the more the mistakes, the more you do not agree to forgive, the more the hatred, and that can make it easily for a marriage or a relationship or a union to collapse. So I will advise everyone to try to be open to your partner. See your partner as someone that you have access to. A lot of people do not see themselves as accessible to their partner. Why would you be in the same apartment, under the same roof with a partner, and you find it difficult to face your partner to deliberate? You would rather send text or WhatsApp messages. No. There are some cases that warrant that. I'm not talking about the norms. That maybe he or she is in the parlor, you are in the room, you need something just a normal thing. But I'm talking in terms of fear. That how would I tell him? How would I tell her? There should be a way you see yourself as accessible to your partner. So that is also under open communication. So it is a very vital element in every relationship.
So, that's very good. So
I hope I answered your question.
Yes.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
I just want to buttress that.
Okay.
So in other words, relationship, marriage should be more about partnership, not submission. Because why would you be scared to speak to your partner?
Of course, yes.
Why would you not be able to do things that you would normally do for yourself or do for your family because your partner doesn't want it? Because that's like you doing, if daddy did not say this, I'm not going to do that. Or
Very
if
clear.
mommy did not allow me, I'm not going to do that. It's more or less like coming together, like doing business with a partner.
Of course, yes.
Communicate your feelings, communicate your emotions,
Yeah.
communicate your thoughts, so you can have a more prosperous
You're
home.
very right.
Thank you very much on that shared knowledge.
You're
At least I'm also picking something now.
Of course, yes.
That's very good. Now, speaking of communication, what do you think is the best mode of communication when tempers are high between couples? Maybe during an argument.
Oh, thank you. You see, when there is no perfect marriage, even the prophet never tells. He didn't say he is a perfect man.
Okay.
And it happened like that so as to be able to like use him as a reference when you also face that challenge. You know, there is difference between religion and nature. We all have our nature. It has nothing to do with our religion. I am a cleric, I am a sheikh. Does that tells you I don't get angry when I say things that get me angry? That is my nature. So, and I think we have everybody with their own lapses. Are you getting it? So there is no how you are in a marriage with your partner that you won't face some certain argument or little argument. It is like that. It has been like that. And it will continue to be like that. Don't forget the definition of marriage. Like two people coming together. These two people we are talking about, they have their differences before marriage. They have their way of life before marriage. Maybe the first party may be a very silent or a very gentle person. The other party may not be.
They're not going.
So that they're coming together to form a union, like to become one. There's no how you won't feel that, anything that have his own good side will always have the other side as well. So in terms of argument like that, one of the lectures that we do tell people when we are trying to, like perform our duties at marriage and all that, you understand. So one of the advices is, whenever you notice your other party is like boiling or in that, like argument want to start or whatsoever,
angry, yeah.
The best thing for the other party is just to be calm, even if you're on the right side. Do you know the reason why? If you also act the same way he or she is acting, then both of you will be at fault. Go and check, go and verify. A lot of people there in the prison and all that, they are not guilty of what really transpired. I'm talking about marriage issues now. We have a lot of people in prison
like
and all that.
That happen in marriage.
In marriage, yes. Thank you. So, people in the cell or in the prison, they are not majorly the one at fault. But the reason why they found themselves in that situation is because they have done beyond what they should have done. Okay, you are not at fault. The what brought about you bringing out knife, like to use it on your partner. You may not really want to use it, but what if Shaitan uses you at that moment? Are you getting it? Yeah. And one way or the other, we all have ways that we pass out in this life. It may be the time of your partner, but why should you be the instrument used to attain that? Are you getting it?
Yes,
Once you notice your partner, like, is in that moment or that
state of anger,
try to be able to calm your own self. It is a self-discipline. It is not easy, but just try to practice it. Once you calm yourself, that is why the prophet says, whenever you are in state of anger, just try to drink enough water. It is not medicinal. It is an hadith. So probably the doctors and all that took that from the hadith of the prophet. He said it first. So once you drink water, you feel relaxed. You feel calm. You can even go to shower. By doing that, you will feel relaxed. Are you getting it?
Yes,
so that doesn't justify that the person ranting or shouting have the power over you. You know what the prophet says again? He says, Laysa shadid ma galaba nasa innama shadid ma galaba nafsa wa inda al-ghadab. You are not a warrior by fighting your fellow human, beating him or her to death. That doesn't show you are a warrior. Do you know who the warrior is? Is who that is able to fight his anger. I see something that gets me angry and I won't get angry. So that is a warrior. So you just have to be calm. It may be your own turn to be calm today, and it may be your partner's turn to be calm tomorrow. So that is one of the way I think we can be able to curb the issue of argument that can lead to destruction in marriage.
Thank you
I
very
hope I
much.
answered your question.
Thank you very much for that insight.
Okay.
That is so deep and like very, very precise.
Thank you.
Always drink water, please.
Yes,
Always drink
it
water
is very
to calm your
important.
nerves and calm your stress.
Of course, yes.
You said that marriage is a global problem,
Yeah,
which
it
I
is.
verily accept. And
is.
then comes with marriage, they say comes baggages, not in an insulting form, but then there comes family, they come friends, extended people. Now, as a couple, how do you think, or what do you think is the best way to deal with family and friends interference in marriages?
Thank you. You see, anything that has to do with third party always have more negativity than positivity. Am I clear? Anything that you invite third party to join you to do, whatsoever it may be, positive or negative, if what you are inviting that third party to do in your marriage is positive, he or she, that third party may be the reason why your positive will become negative. It's like you are not getting me.
I feel you, sir.
Are you feeling me?
Yes, sir.
I said the definition of marriage is trying to bring two people together, either formally or legally,
Yes.
to become one. So definitely they do not need any other people in their life. That is why you have a marriage counselor. A marriage counselor is not even a third party in your marriage. A reasonable and a responsible marriage counselor that know what he or she stands for will always advise in a way that the other party won't feel devalued. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
You tell the man, even if he is a tout, let me just put it that way. You made him feel that your tout is also a way, but why not like make use of it in this
forms.
way? Yeah. So you make him feel as if, it is not everybody that come to us for counseling that they are literate. A lot of people are also illiterate in one way or the other. They may not understand your language of interaction or communication. So there's a way you need to interact with such people as well. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
So inviting third party, that is why a reasonable, let me quote it again, a reasonable wife will always see her husband as best friend. You do not have any other best friend outside your marriage. If it is not working in the beginning, try to make it work. It is your duty to do that. A reasonable husband, a sensible one, would not see any other person as his best friend rather than his wife. That is why we have a union. They can't call something union when you have third party. Telling people about yourself or even the good aspect of your marriage, there should be limit to the way you express it to people. That person you are expressing it to may not have a fulfilling marriage like yours, may not have a joyful marriage like yours. And it is not even everybody that tells you good about his or her marriage are also facing that good. They won't tell you the bad side of it. Are you getting it? We have a lot of people that get angry at their partner because he or she thinks, okay, most especially the female now, they feel bad in some aspect that, can't you say the way my friend husband is like making her happy, doing all this, doing all that. He did a surprise birthday for her. He took her to this, he took her to that. Do you know maybe it is even the woman that is doing all that for herself, but just to make her husband look responsible in the faces of people. Just good, are you feeling it?
I'm feeling it, sir.
A lot of people do birthday surprises for themselves, and they make it look as if people do it for them. Wow, a surprise. What you paid for yourself. So it is like that in some aspects of marriage as well. I know of people that, females that get themselves a car. They buy the car themselves, and they give it to the husband to present to them as if the husband is the one doing it. So do not let that make you feel discouraged about your own man. But look at what your mates are doing. What your man is even doing may be more than what the other man is doing. Are you getting it? So
yes,
inviting third party gisting more to people about your marriage can cause destruction. So I would rather advise you not to engage in third party in your relationship. Even your parents shouldn't be standing as a third party in your relationship. They can be there as an advisor. Yeah. You can have an advisor, but that advisor should have the qualities of being a good advisor. Once you are at fault, he or she should be able to tell you to your face that you are. That is why you don't take your mate as an advisor. Your parents can be your advisor. Your elderly ones can be your advisor, but they should also have a marriage that people can look up to. You don't take advices from singles to use in your own marriage. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
So I think inviting a third party to have affairs or to like interact within your marriage causes a lot of destruction than the good aspect.
Now that is so deep. So families
Thank
will
you.
be families,
Yeah.
friends will be friends.
Of course, yes.
Mutual people
People
would
should-
always
yes,
be
of
there. So,
course.
but do not bring another person into your
Marriage, yeah.
And I like the part where you say, when you said that your friend, your age mate should not be
It shouldn't
should not be your advisor.
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no.
But then looking deep into it, if somebody is advising you, that's why they said, as a business person, take advice from somebody that's done that business and has succeeded.
Of course, yes.
If you want money advice, take advice from somebody that's seen money, that tasted money, that have experienced money.
Of course, yes.
Because they will give you advice based on their experiences.
Of course,
so
yes.
take marital advice from people that are married and are having a prosperous marriage.
Of course, yes.
Thank you so very much for that.
Cool.
Thank you. Now, what would you say are some of the common mistakes that young people make before choosing a partner?
Oh, what a very pleasant question. You know, we have a lot of, you are very good at asking questions. I will
Thank
give
you,
you
sir.
kudos to that. And
Thank
you
you,
deserve an accolade.
Thank you, sir.
So, just could the question you ask, yeah, you really deserve, let me do that. You deserve an accolade.
Thank you, sir.
You see, when you say that, please repeat that question again.
Like, what are the common mistakes
That
that young people make
Yes,
in
exactly.
choosing a partner?
Thank you. The young mistakes are, verification is very important. If you do not verify who exactly your partner is, you will always have a problem. And that is one of the topics I will be treating. Recently, a few weeks ago, I organized a program, a couples event,
Yes.
and people subscribed to it. It is a ticket, and we have more than enough people we even expected. So I felt good and happy that I am doing the right thing.
Yes.
Are you getting it? You see, one of the major mistakes that people make is they believe to engage with okay, let me differentiate it. One of the major reasons why one of the major mistakes lady makes in terms of
Choosing a partner.
is they believed, let me go for a well-standard man,
Okay.
a fulfilling man, a wealthy man. Do you know the source of his wealth? Do you know how he acquired the wealth? Instead of you to try to verify the qualities in him, what exactly does he stand for? Nobody will come to you and tell you, I'm a madman and I want to marry you. It is impossible. And that person may even be worse than a madman. So how do you verify? If a man spends on you, it doesn't justify his love on you. He may be doing that. Maybe he loves to spend. There are people that love to spend. That doesn't justify them as a good man or a responsible person. They just love to do. Let me see and I spend. Maybe for show off or some other reasons best known to them. Are you feeling it?
Yes, sir.
So the major mistake they make is that they feel, let me go for someone that can be able to take care of my
Provide
needs.
for them.
If he provides for you,
Yes.
doesn't justify that he will make you happy. Do you know one of the causes of infidelity? Have you ever seen a situation where a wealthy man spends on his wife in every aspect of life, and at the same time, that wife will use that money to seek for a sugar boy that will satisfy him? It happens like that. Are you feeling me?
Yes, sir.
So it has been like that before now, and it is still happening now. And I don't think anything can change that in the future if people do not change their ways. We just have to try to verify who our partner is. Can you define your partner? Some people based on a certain thing, which is money. Money makes marriage sweet. You are right. But not only money that makes marriage sweet. There are marriages that do not have financial stability and they are happy.
Yes.
My father is not a wealthy man. My mother is not a wealthy man. And they have a fulfilling marriage. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Till date, till the demise of my father, my mother happens to be a responsible wife to him, which I grew up to see. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
So that is how it should be. It shouldn't be as if I need to engage myself with this person because he have the money. And most youth are making these mistakes. I'm sorry to say, they see Yahoo boy as the best option. I am not in any form trying to judge anyone. I am not the God that you serve. But I'm only talking in terms of like, you know, having a partner. Once a Yahoo boy see money he spends on you, buy you iPhone, buy you. One of the ways you would like try to verify such a person is that kind of phone that he bought for you. Has he ever done something reasonable like that for his mother? If he has done that for his mother, that shows he knows the value of women.
Okay.
But you see his mother, he didn't even hit in the money. Talk less of getting something good to put on as cloth. A house rent don't do, you never pay him. You pay. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
So it shouldn't be all about the wealthy aspect. You can build up a very strong and a lovely bond without financial stability. If truly the love is there, and you need to verify, as I say, verify. Try to mingle with people that know him more than you. You can never meet different people, like 5 different people, and they won't be able, and you won't still be able to define your man or your woman. And in the aspect of we, the men, like, what are the mistakes we make in trying to choose a partner is, wow, I love to go for a very sexy, you know, woman or a lady. I like a lady that is very bossy. Let me put it that way. Okay. In a language that people will understand.
Yes, sir.
I love to go for a lady that, you know, that backside.
Yes.
I also have what I love in ladies. It is a general thing.
Yeah.
We all have things that we need to see. You know, this is an institution, as I said. It is a life journey that, you know, do not have boundaries. Normally, death should be the only reason for for you ending your relationship with someone in the marriage. Are you getting it? We all have varieties of what we choose. Some people love slim girls that do not have anything.
Yes.
Some love chubby meat. You know, I'm not saying I love meat, but I think I love meat. Meat, better meat. Yeah. When you know you are holding.
You know that you're holding flesh.
So that is my own.
Your preference.
My own preference. Okay. So does that really justify the beauty in that lady? Does she know how to cook? Is she respectful? Can she manage your affairs when you are not around? Can she stay with you when you have a challenge? So these are things. You can even test your partner with some certain things. Like, I just want to test you. Go and spend like 2 days with my mom. Just see how they will. I'm just using that as an instance.
Yes.
You know, we have varieties of mothers.
Yeah.
So what I did that favored me may not, that worked for me. So just try in a form that, let me test. It is good to test your partner before engaging yourself with them. With some certain things. By that, you would know what they stand for. You know their qualities. Then you can be able to decide on your own, can I stand with this? Can I manage this? Can I go with this? You know, maybe you love someone and you notice they have anger issue. So it is your own decision that will tell you that, can I be able to manage? Can I live with this person? You know, 2 angry people cannot come together as one.
Yes.
It is just like all this genocide. SS cannot go with SS. I don't know if I'm right.
Yes.
So it happens like that in marriage as well. You know, if you go for a particular, you know, shape in ladies that you love, it is a good one. It is even part of what you need to do. It is not as if you go for his goodie now because she's dark and clean. Now later you now see another fair woman. Why can't you just calm down, just choose what is best for you? It is good, but that does not justify the quality of that person or the personality of that person. You need to still go in and verify more and more. So I think I answered your question.
Yes, you did, sir. Thank you very much. And I'm sure that the audience out there also got something from that part. I love how passionate you are about that particular question. Yeah. And then it goes to show that the home that you're going to have starts from who you're choosing to share your life with.
Of course, yes.
Now, on that note, I was having a conversation with some friends a few days ago.
Okay.
And then there is the lady who is a Muslim and the guy who is a Christian. And just a mutual friend was like, he's a good guy, you say, but you shouldn't be together because, I mean, you're a Muslim and then he's a Christian. And then Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that you need to enter Al-Jannah, you need to follow my faith. He said, La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, like, there's no God beyond Allah. And then you need to say this thing for you to really enter Al-Jannah. So the partner that you choose and also the sunnah that you give your child.
Yeah.
is the name that they will use to call them on
The
the
day of judgment.
on the day of Now, what is your take on that? Do you think that faith should determine, or a shared religion should determine, should be a defining factor when you're choosing a partner or somebody to marry?
I think I've gotten to a stage where after this show, probably I would need to like get the contact of JAMB registrar just to inform him that I have someone that can set questions. That is very good at that. I really give you that applause again. You are really good at like throwing question. You are a very good media personnel.
Thank you, sir.
Now back to your question. This is a very major challenge as well. I'm trying to like bring up something reasonable in terms of like, you know, we're having a seminar again. I love to do that. We just had one recently. I think I have that. I want to treat parenthood.
Okay.
And at the same time, this particular religion differences in marital life.
Okay.
Religion differences in marital life.
Yes.
My first question is it all Muslims that will enter Al-Jannah? I am a Muslim. Now I'm a Muslim. Is it all Muslim? Don't let me even use the word Muslim. Is it all Afa, Sheikh, Scholar? Is it all that will enter Al-Jannah? Is it all people that do not practice Christianity or Islam that will enter the hellfire?
Okay.
Is it all Muslims or all Christians that will enter paradise? Or is it all people that do not practice these religions that will enter hellfire? No. And that's where humanity comes in first. One of the things I would want you to know in terms of choosing faith is God knows more than we do. Let me speak for my religion. I am a Muslim.
Yes.
And an ambassador of that, because I'm a cleric.
Yes.
I'm a sheikh that have over 3,000 followers. If I added people abroad, if I make it worldwide, it is over 5,000. It is over 7,000 because we have data. That is another perspective entirely. You need to have data of people that engage with you. Are you getting it? So that aside. So sorry, I have over 17,000. Wallahi. You can verify. You can verify. So that aside, that is not what you asked me. So back to your question, you know, in terms of choosing faith, my father is an imam, as I said earlier. He died at the age of 80 years, and that was 2018, February. I am from Ekiti State. You do not even ask where I'm from. I am from Ekiti State. Ijeru, Ekiti, precisely. Okay. So Ijeru and Epoti, we share the same house today. So I'm from Epoti, Ekiti, precisely. The hometown of Yinka Ifele. So we share the same street. So my father, you know, as an Ekiti man, 70 or 75% of Ekiti people are practicing Christianity. Oh, okay. And I am a Muslim now, and I'm from Ekiti State. Are you getting it? The same way we have 85 or 80% of people from Ilorin practicing Islam. We have 70 or 80% of people from Cross River, from Delta, from Akwa Ibom that practices Christianity. Yes. The same way we have about 85 or 90% from Kaduna or Kano that practices Islam. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
So that is why I said humanity first. When you show the kind of person you are to people, that justify you and that define you more than your religion. We have a lot of people going to mosque to say Allah Akbar, they pray, but they have bad intentions at night. Some kidnappers, they pray as well. We have some kidnappers that attend churches as well, and they are kidnappers. Do they really understand what their religion stands for? So do not let's see this as it is a challenge in marriage, but not something that tough. It is what we can be able to, like, so we have people in our society, ladies, women that attend our society, that the same way they are coming, their husbands are also going to church. We're having programs, they come. They come, you see them as if they are Muslims. You can't judge anyone on their beliefs. It is only God that have the authority to judge anyone. Yes. So, but in terms of choosing a partner, I said I want to speak for my religion.
Yes.
If a Muslim gets married to a Christian, you know, in every union, we all know that the husband happens to be the head.
Yes.
The Christianity, the Islam, and whatsoever belief you may have, we all believe that
man
even in
has-
our culture,
Yes.
Yoruba culture, Igbo culture, they believe the man is the head of the family. So it is very easy for the man to be able to convince his wife. The same way it is easy for the wife to be able to convince the man. So it is just that, okay, I said my father, my late father got married to 3 wives.
Okay.
And 2 were Muslims, 1 is a Christian. Are you getting it?
Yes.
I never knew that my stepmom is a Christian until I grew up and I heard about their story, the way they come together. Because I grew up to know the woman as a Muslim. She performs her duty as wife and as a Muslim till her last day on earth. So the way it worked for my father, it may not work for other people like that.
Somebody else, yes.
So, but that still doesn't justify. When we talk about love and we talk about faith, it works together. When you love someone, you can go with that person to practice his or her faith. Are you getting it? But the advice I would say is, before you try to make yourself a partner to someone in a relationship or a union, try to verify or try to know if differences in belief will not cause problems and issues. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
As a Muslim, you can tell your wife, see, I know you are a redeemed member, or you are a MFM member, or whatsoever, but please, I would want my kids, my children, to practice my religion. There should be an agreement before. It can even be a written agreement. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
And it may be from the other end as well. The man can be a Christian and the lady can be a Muslim, and she will just say, please, darling, I know you love me, but can you allow my children to practice what I stand for? The religion you are even trying to fight for does not reflect in everybody. Some people are just Christians by name. You do not have a church he attends. So he doesn't even care if you take your kids to whatever you want to take.
Wherever you want to.
It is a very great challenge, to be candid and sincere. But it is a challenge that can be solved easily and amicably without the interference of a third party. It should just be based on understanding. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that insight. And I'm sure that, just like you said, it's a challenge.
You can ask me more questions. I'm ready.
It's a challenge that a lot of people are facing.
Of course, yes.
Thank you for exploring every aspect of it.
Thank you.
When you decide that you want to marry somebody from a different belief,
Yes.
it's always best to have conversations.
Yes.
Okay, my children are going to take our name. They're going to take the Sunnah. Just like I said earlier,
Yeah.
that your Sunnah is what should be used to call. Just like they call you Israel, they'll call you Mustafa on the day of judgment.
Of course,
They call
yes.
you Qudrat on the
You
day
are
of
very
judgment.
right.
So I want them to
I
have
will call you Taofeek.
Taofeek. I want them to have an Islamic Sunnah, but along the line, you can take them to church. But that name is the name that they will be. That's also a form of understanding and agreement. So thank you very much on that, sir. We would love to experience your point. What are some of the questions that people have asked you as a married counselor about marriage that you know, that you like to share with us, that you find
It is a general thing.
questions that people ask you very often that you like to share, sir?
Oh, thank you. There is this thing we call emotional distance in marriage. It has affected a lot of marriages. Are you getting it? So people see themselves as I'm not valuable in the face of my partner. So that is an emotional distance. They may be living on. I know of couples, they were couples before but separated now, that for about 2 or 3 years, the wife didn't enter the kitchen to prepare meal for the husband, and they are living together. The wife will go there to prepare her home, and I think they have 2 kids, 2 or 3 for the kids, and the husband will also go to the kitchen to prepare his own different pot of soup, ogbolo, ewedu and ilaye. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
And their husband and wife, they go outside, people see them together at times, but they are not having a happy home. Are you getting it? So back to what you asked, one of the major things I do see people asking me is how to curb emotional distance. Why would you be in love with someone? you got married to someone, and there will be a distance in emotions. One of the questions is, people do ask me, how can I know truly that my partner loves me? Do you think that should be a question? It should be something clear and glaring. If truly a partner loves the other party, it should be clear. I am not trying to justify myself. I just want to make myself as an instance.
Yes.
I am the most popular young alpha that do cherish his family, the wife, the children, and people know me for that. I see people telling me it doesn't really nice showing your kids on social media, showing your wife on social media. So whenever they tell me that, I do remember one man, when I was building my house, one man says, Sheikh, just try to cover your building, your construction, your building with this pan. You know, when we are constructing it, we were on it then.
Okay.
We are not true then. So he says, so I can cover it because of people that do come to the site to put something bad, so that the owner of the house may not be able to like finish the house. I now said, if I cover what I'm doing because of that, what of all this voodoo that they can easily
just blow?
Last time, it doesn't have anything to do with digging or throwing, or they can throw. Are you getting it? So showing people, my family, like how much. Okay, recently I organized a birthday surprise for my wife. Some people may see it as a show off, but it is not. I need to practice what I teach. People come to me and tell me, my husband doesn't take us out, he doesn't show the, and I counsel them. I make them know the value and the importance of doing that. It is one of a way that you can show your partner how much you cherish him or her. Okay, let me stand for the man now. How much you cherish her. She dey watch him, she dey see all the things wey people dey do for their partner now. Make I talk broken small. You understand? If they see the way people dey carry their babe go Landmark, go Sheraton, go Marriott, you know if you carry your babe go there na Buka, they carry am. Even if you no get money, that is aside. You can go to Buka and feel joyful and happy more than people that go to Landmark. But I'm talking about you where you get. You dey carry side chick, you go better place. They carry your wife go Monsura Oni Amala.
Okay.
Yes. It doesn't go that way. Let your infidelity is another topic on its own. Let your woman feel cherished. She can even cook at times at home, eat that one small. Tell her make you put the rest inside the refrigerator. Babe, make I carry you go Landmark. Sometimes carry una pikin, sometimes drop them. If they are in the right care.
Yeah.
Babe, I be Afa. But Afa no talk to me, I no chop chicken. I want chop jambalaya rice. Carry and go where they sell them. Buy better things for your wife. Let her feel honored. Even if any person is around and say we see Sheikh with one madam, she no go think bad.
Yeah.
Because she know you to be a very responsible man. Are you getting it? You can't satisfy everybody's want, but just try to show responsibility for your family. Let them feel valued. Let them feel honored and glad to have you.
Appreciated.
There is no woman in life you appreciate that won't reciprocate unless that is how she had been. She doesn't appreciate normal.
Appreciate things, yeah.
My own partner appreciates any little thing I do, and that gives me courage to do more.
To do more.
I don't know if I'm making sense to you.
Yes, sir.
So, this question keeps coming in. How can we curb that emotional distance? So there should be a way the wife should have access to her husband. And there should be a way the husband should have access to it. There should be a way you give signs when you need yourselves in the other room.
Okay.
It shouldn't be come out pariwo bi mo fẹ́ rí ẹ o. Mo fẹ́ rí báwo. Le wo photo tó bá fẹ́ rí now. Me, there is a way my wife don't let me use myself again. Okay. There is a way you should be able to communicate. Once you notice your woman trying to prepare for ríro ẹja, ṣapa gbogbo ẹ nínú ẹ̀fọ́. And you know the money you leave no reach.
It's not up to that.
You don't cook like 25,000 soup. I give you 15K for soup. You should be able to know that something must happen that night. Mojumo.
Okay.
Are you feeling it?
Yes, I am.
So once a man too is just calling your attention unnecessarily, babe, come Sonya refund you. She doesn't know Sonya refund it. Why don't put him why will film you? You should know something wanna happen.
Okay.
Are you getting it? So
yes,
there
sir.
should be a way you just give yourself signs. So it is a way of curbing emotional distance. Do you know a lot of women want to have their man, and they find it difficult to tell the man.
Communicate.
They see it as a right of the man alone to be saying, Alpha, babe. No! If you want Alaji, tell Alaji, Baba, about the what's it on, about the Lord Sheyasin. About Sheyasin, I don't know. That makes a relationship more strong.
Yeah.
So they keep asking me how they can cope that. And one of the ways they can cope that is what I just stated. So I see people that do ask me, what if the man is tough? What is tough? You know, be woman. It should not be person married general, but Abacha not tough. There is no woman, there's no man rather, that is tough, that will also be tough in terms of having something with his partner.
Yes.
Even Kabiyesi, they will put crown down if night don't come. They know it will be Kabiyesi again. They will call themselves name Atondami, Inekami, you know. That is how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You are not getting married to a lion. It is a human like you. You are just giving respect as the head of the family. I am using this medium to tell ladies, women in marriage that feel it is difficult for them to show their, affection to their partner. There is a way you can walk in front of your man that he will surely understand that my babe wants something.
That's a different kind of walk.
It is. Because we marry our father, they wear jalabia inside the house, they wear jelibaba. What does that stand for? Nobody there house and pikin don't sleep. Work the way God created you. It is part of what sweeten relationship.
Yeah.
Which one is some people do not even know the qualities their wife is carrying. Because now cover, you cover outside. Go see the cover for me inside. Go inside the kitchen and cook with something light. Something what?
Something light.
Repeat it. Something what?
Something light.
So immediately the man comes in and see you cooking. He will first eat before eating.
Oh God.
And Islam does not stop you from having that in any way except from the toilet. You know, you have access to do it in the dining, in the kitchen, in the anywhere. Aside from the toilet.
Okay.
Or anywhere that you will be saying the how do I call it? The outside, the heaven, I don't, not the sky.
Okay.
Are you getting it? Yeah, it doesn't permit. Correct, the sky. It is not permissible.
I'd like to ask a question, like why is it not permissible in the toilet?
Yeah, because the toilet happens to be the household of some jinn. That is why the Prophet says before you enter in the toilet, there is a certain thing you say. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubsi wal-kabais. I seek the guidance and the protection of God against all oaths and evil spirits living in this place. Your toilet, the DJ, my toilet, every toilet, that is where they live.
Okay.
They are not harmful though, but they can be harmful at times. That is why you need to do. That is why you don't talk when you are in the toilet. You don't talk at all. You don't sing. Some people love to sing in the sing in the toilet.
We know
so
us.
they have access to get into your body through your mouth. So that is another topic.
Wow. This particular one is very, very sweet. And I'm sure that is also sweet to the audience. Thank you for that shared knowledge. So as you all know out there, like one of the things Ustaz says here is emotional connection.
Yeah, it is very
distance.
important.
So there are different ways by which you can connect with your partner, connect with your person, different signs, different modes. So learn to explore. And that is why I think that's one of the reasons why Jamvas is just the way it is.
Yes, exactly. Because we teach them how to do that with their spouse. That program we did recently, most of them attended the event with their partner. Because what we teach them in our society is what they put into practice. They add to what they have known about marriage and they put them into practices, and it has been working. None, I repeat, none, wallahi, none of my members' husband has ever called me in the recent time, let me say 2 years to now, complaining about the inability of their partner to perform a duty at home. None, wallahi.
Alhamdulillah.
And if it happens, they see me as one of the people they will look up to, that I may report a phone Sheikh. You understand? But I've not seen anybody. And it is because they are putting into practices what they are learning in our society.
Okay, that's good. Now, looking back into your years as a marriage counselor, what would you say is the most rewarding part of it? And also, what legacy are you hoping to leave behind?
Thank you. The most what?
Rewarding part of being a marriage counselor.
Come again.
What do you gain from it? How does it make you feel to share your knowledge?
Thank you very much. I pray when I pray to live long. I live make I use like about 130 or 120 in good health because I don't you understand. So even after my demise, and I had the opportunity to come back into life, I pray to choose this path again. Do you know the reason why? I see two rewards. I see reward from my fellow human. I see reward from God. I am not in for money. I am okay on my own. Before being a married counselor, I built my house. I do a lot of things. So I'm not after that. I said one of the reasons that prompted me to do it is because I keep seeing people coming to me for marital issues.
Yes.
As a sheikh, as a cleric. So, and I see it is in my blood that to be able to, you know, to help people build their homes. And one thing again is Yoruba people do say, if anybody promises you something, just ask yourself that what the person is promising you.
Did they have?
Did he or she have that thing? I said I will buy you a car. Just put it. Am I owning a car of my own? I said I will take you to Mecca. Have I been to Mecca? So anybody that will give you something will surely have what he or she are giving. Are you getting it? So one of the rewarding part is I have seen a lot of homes. I have evidences that I can show. A lot of homes that has come together as one, peaceful now. Because like I came into their marital life as a counselor to let them know what marriage is all about. Do you know that there are some people that come together as married couples now and they are not ready yet for marriage? So there is a difference between a couple and a marriage. The same way there is a difference between having a relationship and a courtship. You see, they ask you, are you in a relationship? I'm in an open relationship. It doesn't justify that you are in a courtship. Courtship is the extreme. Courtship is when you now realize I am now due for this person to get married to. It is not all relationship that leads to courtship. The definition may be similar, but I'm telling you the real reality and the real definition of what they both stand for. You don't use courtship for a relationship where you do not have a say on.
Have intentions.
Courtship is like me and you courting together, right? But I'm telling you the real definition of relationship and courtship. Are you getting it? Yes. So the most rewarding part is when I see people like putting what I teach them in practice and it is really helping them. Like to build their home. I even do matchmaking. Do you get? I have done like several matchmaking that even in some cases I do attend their wedding, their marriage. So it gives me good vibes, good honor. Like I got to know her or I got to know him through Sheikh, and the marriage is working for the both parties. So that is one of the greatest rewarding part that I've ever, see or come true. And I pray to see more.
Inshallah. Thank you so very much. Thank you so much for a time well spent. Thank you for the knowledge shared, and thank you for a very insightful conversation. But before we go, I would like to ask you, what advice would you give to young couples that are watching this show and are hoping to build a lasting, God-fearing marriage? Yeah,
I said it earlier. The advice I would just like to give them in a nutshell is for the both parties to have, transparency in their marriage. Even if you have a bad past, your husband, your partner should be in the best position for you to share with. Like just put it small, just to see his or reaction. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, baby, just for an instance, I'm not saying it is good or bad. Babe, do you know I've dated somebody you know before? Who is that? One of that brother in our area. Just throw it to your partner. Just do that to see his reaction or a reaction. So then you would know you are in a safer hand. Let your partner, it is a quote, let your partner know your past through you than knowing your part from another person. It's devalue trust in marriage. If your partner tells you have dated someone before and that person you dated, now later maybe in one way or the other, like
He's trying to come close to you.
no, not close to you. Like maybe one way or the other, your partner now later got to know the person. Maybe you are in the very funny world. Yeah, it is very possible. And then maybe that person now says, I've dated your wife, you won't see it as something new.
As a news.
Once or since she already discussed that with you already or told you about that. So you won't see it as new. But when you are getting that from the third party, now you now get back home to confront your wife and she now says, even if you would say Mudarije, you still have that debt and mind that are you keeping things from me?
Yes.
So it is good to share your experiences. That is transparency. Honesty is also a very good one. Try to be honest. I'm a paroju. Nobody is perfect, but just make it, something light. Do not be seeing your partner as someone you can't be trustworthy with, or someone that you can't be open to. No, it shouldn't be that way. Are you getting it? And I would advise young couples as well to stay away from infidelity. That is why I said it is very good for you to verify your partner before going into marriage with them. It is very much important. Are you getting? And one thing again, try to stay away from assumption. Yeah. Every Tuesday and Wednesday, I do live videos and I drop videos on marriage affairs and relationship life. I am doing that today, and I will still do that tomorrow. That is what I do. It is a weekly segment of my marriage counseling life. Are you getting it? The topic I treated last was assumption. When you keep assuming what your partner feels without you verifying or without you moving closer to your partner to get the real thing or the real issue that is going on with them.
Yeah.
If you keep assuming, you are leading your marriage to destruction like that. He or she may be moody, maybe because someone tells him or her something bad, or
or a different
situation outside your marriage. But when you see them being moody, and you feel they are moody because they are not feeling comfortable with you or the love is not more there, that is a wrong assumption. An assumption leads to unfair judgment. When you assume too much, you result in an unfair judgment with your partner. What he or she is really going through may not be your own assumption. So I would advise young couple, because that is one of the cases I do treat most times. Why would he be Robin pay? I didn't tell you with my mouth that I'm not in love with you anymore. Why would you be assuming? So it is very good to move closer to them to know what insight they are having or what the issue is all about.
Okay.
I think all these advices are enough.
Yes.
Honesty, transparency, infidelity
and assumption.
And assumption.
Yes. Can you tell us what platforms that they can see you when you're giving this?
Okay. I am on TikTok as Sheikh Jamfas. On TikTok as Sheikh Jamfas. Just type Sheikh, normal spelling, then Jamfas, Jamfaz. So on TikTok, Sheikh Walad Inyass. On Instagram, normal Sheikh, then you put Walad Inyass, WALADINYASS. On Instagram, Sheikh Walad Inyass Ujubatu Zaman. On Facebook. So I can even drop my contact because I have an official contact. That is 081 21 89 5404. So, and again, for people that may really love or wish to join our society, So we have in Alimosho, we have in Mowe Bafo, we have about 9 or 10 branches now of Jamfas. So the one I always attend as the founder and as the Amir is a new branch here in Alimosho. So between Yanopaja and Ekpaja. So I think people can get through me with all these social media handles. So by that, and for any forms of counseling, today we treated marriage counseling and relationship counseling. We didn't really discuss about career counseling or any other form of therapy. Yes. So we are also on that. Okay. So if people would love to need some certain things, we can easily book them for an appointment.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're
Thank you for
welcome.
that
Just
input. Thank you, Sheikh
Yeah, you're welcome.
Taofeek Ibrahim. Well, you've heard it. To have a sustainable marriage as a young couple, as a fresh couple that just, about to take your step into marriage, and as people in marriage, first of, remember to be transparent to your partner. As much as it's hard to share some of the experiences that you've had, it is always safer to share. And it's always good for your partner to hear things from you than hearing it from other person. People can be very juicy with information and can be very twisty. Also, be very, very honest. Be open. Say things. Be respectfully honest. And also, stay away from infidelity. It is a very, very important factor. There is nothing out there that is not in your own. And that's why choosing a partner or doing some research before choosing a partner is very, very important. Find somebody that fits your lifestyle, that fits your belief, that fits your preferences in women, and stay away from people out there. And finally, stay away from assumption. He's doing this, is acting this way. What if he is? What if she is? Stay away from these assumptions. And I believe that with all of this, you're in the path of having a prosperous marriage and a happy home. Thank you so much out there for staying with us, and thank you so much, Sheikh, for blessing us and impacting us with this knowledge.
Thank you very much.
I'm filled with impact, and I can say that I'm already on the right path to having a happy home. This is still People and Personality. My name is Just Goody, and thank you for staying tuned. Do not forget to follow us on our social media platforms at City Edge TV, and always remember to share and also subscribe. Thank you, and bye-bye.